my dear students. I, Miss Munazza Sayyed, welcome you all to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School. Today, I am going to teach you English subject of grade 2. So students, in our last period, I have given the homework to color that beautiful scenery picture. Have you all colored? Good. So now we are going to start with something new, a new story. Are you all ready? Good. Now children, I am going to write something on the board. You have to answer me, even I will ask you the questions also. So here I will write, it was, W-I-N-T-E-R. So children, what I have written on the board, it was winter. And I have given the dashes here, means it still continue. So what it means, the season was of winter, okay. And how do we feel in winter? Who will tell me? Hot. We are feeling so hot in winter. No, then we are feeling cold. Yes. So children, do you love to go outside of your home in winter? Do you all like to go out? Yes. The answer will be different of everyone. Some of them will enjoy the coldness and some of them will not. So now children, you are feeling cold and you want to go outside. What precautions you will take? For example, now you want to play in winter season outside with your friends, but because of that cold weather, you are unable to go. You want to go, but you don't have any option. What you will do? What precautions you will take? You will wear sweater. Good. Now, sweaters, jackets, anything we can wear, right? So, we are going to learn an interesting story about a cold weather and the birds in that stories. Okay. What is the name of the lesson? Lesson number 3, a cloak for swallow. What is the name of the lesson? A cloak for swallow. Now what do we mean by cloak? First of all, I will write here the name of a lesson. It's a cloak for swallow. Okay, this is our lesson number 3. A cloak for swallow. Now cloak meaning what? What do we mean by cloak? C-L-O-A-K, cloak. Cloak means a warm jacket, is nothing but the sweaters, the jackets, okay. And next is swallow. Swallow means what? Swallow is the name of a small bird with a pointed V-shaped tail. What do we mean by swallow? A pointed V-shaped tail. A small bird with pointed V-shaped tail. See. Isn't it beautiful, children? A small bird with pointed V-shaped tail. V means a letter V, I am telling children. V letter. Shaped tail. So today we are going to learn a story about a cloak for swallow. Means for this swallow, for this small bird with pointed V-shaped tail, we are going to learn a story how its friends make a cloak for this swallow. Okay? So open your textbooks I'll remove this. Open your textbooks, Canopy textbooks, English section, page number 22. Page number 22. Yes. Repeat after me. Lesson number 3. Lesson number 3. A cloak for swallow. Now see here children, warm up. Look at these pictures. Name the seasons. Match the things we eat, use or wear to the correct season. So this will be your HW. Right here HW. You have to match these things with these seasons which belongs to which season, and you have to write the names of the season. Okay? A cloak for swallow. A-C-L-O-A-K. Cloak. Cloak means what? A warm jacket. What do we mean by cloak? A warm jacket. F-O-R for swallow. S-W-A-L-L-O-W. A cloak for swallow. Have you all written HW here children? Okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to read about how Owl and his friends helped Swallow prepare for his long journey. So what we are going to do, we are going to learn about the story how the owl and his friends helped Swallow prepare for his long journey. Now children, pay attention here. In this picture what you can see, there is an owl and a small bird with V-shaped. What's its name? Swallow. Correct. So can you think children that, do you think, is this owl looking happy? Yes children? Do you think this owl is happy here in this picture? No. Why do you think children he is not happy? Why do you think so? Because you can see here this swallow also upset. He is also sad and the owl is also sad. Why? Exactly. We are going to learn that why they were sad. So now we are going to start that how owl and his friends helped Swallow. Who has helped Swallow? Owl and his friends. It was winter. The snowflakes, soft as cotton, were slowly tumbling from the sky. So here children, in the starting of the story, we have a winter season. The snowflakes soft as a cotton were slowly tumbling. Tumbling, tumbling means what? Falling down. So the snowflakes soft as a cotton, like small soft like cotton, were slowly tumbling, means slowly they were coming down from the sky. Swallow was shivering. Swallow was shivering. Shivering means what? Kampna. Okay, thandi se kampna. Shaking the body because of cold. When you will feel strong cold, children, you will also feel shiver. Means you will shake your body with the coldness. So in this you can see the swallow is shivering. It was time for him to fly away. So, it's time for swallow to fly away. Means here swallow wants to go for a long journey. It's too cold here, he cried. As I said in the starting, here the swallow is crying. He is upset. What he is telling? It's too cold here. And he cried, I must leave early this time. So, the swallow is telling, I must leave early this time. So, this season, swallow wants to leave that place, that cold place early because of the coldness. I can wish my friends goodbye and then get ready for my journey. So as swallow was leaving his friends and now he want to go away from that place. So what he want to do? He want to meet his friends and he want to say goodbye to them. And then after wishing them goodbye, swallow will get ready for his journey. Owl, I must fly away tomorrow before the snowstorm arrives, swallow said. So now what swallow said? Now swallow is telling to the owl, owl, I must fly away tomorrow. Now they both are discussing. दोनों बातचीत क्या कर रहे हैं? What swallow is telling here? I must fly away tomorrow before the snowstorm. Snowstorm means what? A storm where it does not rain but snows heavily. Okay? जहाँ पे बारिश नहीं होती, only the snow will blow very fast. The wind will be very fast. So before the snowstorm arrives, swallow has to leave that place and has to fly away. Can you stay in your nest until spring? Asked owl. So now owl is telling that, can you stay in your nest until spring? He is asking, can you stay in your nest? क्या तुम तुम्हारे नेस्ट में रह सकते हो नेक्स्ट कमिंग स्प्रिंग सीजन तक? Owl is asking to whom here? To swallow. I'll be even colder when my nest turns to ice. So now what swallow is replying here? I'll be even colder when my nest turns to ice. Because of the snowflakes, the nest will be covered with the ice. So what the swallow is replying here? I will be even colder when my nest turns to ice. I don't like the winter, replied swallow. So what swallow is replying here? He don't like the winter season because it's very cold and the swallow can't bear the coldness. Owl was worried that swallow would feel very cold. So now as owl was friend of swallow, so what? Owl was worried. So owl was worried that swallow would feel very cold. The snowstorms would make his journey long and difficult. So as snowstorm means the wind will blow very fast, so even the swallow unable to fly in the sky, and because of this snowstorm the journey will be long and difficult for swallow. So for swallow's concern was owl. So owl was worried here for his friend. Then owl hugged swallow goodbye. Then it's time for swallow to leave. So what swallow and owl did? They both hugged each other and said goodbye. Suddenly, owl had an idea. He went to call his friends together. So while saying the goodbye, suddenly owl got an idea. What the idea is about? So because to plan that idea into real, what he did? He went to call his friends together. Now swallow wants to go from here because of the winter season, and owl was worried that swallow will feel more colder because of the snowstorm. The journey will be long and difficult. My friend is in difficult. So owl was worried. While greeting goodbye, while wishing goodbye to swallow, owl had an idea. So what he did? In that idea, he wanted to call his friends. So what he did? He went to call all the friends together. We must help swallow, said owl. So what owl said? We must help swallow for his journey. Owl said to all his friends. How? Said magpie. Now magpie said how we can help to swallow for his journey. Magpie is also a name of a bird. So how we can help? हम लोग कैसे help कर सकते हैं swallow की? We could make a cloak to keep him warm on his journey. So what owl said? We could make a cloak to keep him warm on his journey. Now as it is a winter season and swallow don't like winter season because of the coldness. So owl had a plan that we could help swallow by making a cloak. Cloak meaning children, a warm jacket. So owl wanted to prepare a cloak for swallow with the help of a Easy? Swallows. Correct. The birds flapped their wings in excitement. So, what owl did? Owl called all the friends and said that we should help swallow for his journey. So, what magpie said? That how we can help? Then owl replied that we can make a cloak for swallow for his journey, and we can have the cloak for him for his journey. Then the birds were very excited, and what the birds did? They flapped their wings in excitement. What it means? Means the birds flapped their wings because they were excited to and could not wait to start working on swallow's cloak. Means they all were happy, they all were excited to make a cloak. Now, I will read the story till here. The birds flap their wings in excitement. You have to repeat after me. Okay? It was winter. The snowflakes, soft as cotton, were slowly tumbling from the sky. Swallow was shivering. It was time for him to fly away. It's too cold here, he cried. Repeat after me, children. I must leave early this time. I can wish my friends goodbye and then get ready for my journey. Owl, I must fly away tomorrow before the snowstorm arrives. Swallow said. Can you stay in your nest until spring? Can you stay in your nest until spring? Asked Owl. I'll be even colder. I'll be even colder when my nest turns to ice. When my nest turns to ice. I don't like the winter. I don't like the winter, replied Swallow. Owl was worried that Swallow would feel very cold. The snowstorms would make Goodbye. Suddenly, Owl had an idea. He went to call his friends together. He went to call his friends together. We must help Swallow, said Owl. How? Said Magpie. We could make a cloak to keep him warm on his journey, said Owl. The birds flapped their wings in excitement. So, in short, the story is about making a cloak for Swallow. And who are making the cloak? Owl and his friends. Now, as Swallow don't like winter, so what he is doing? He is leaving that place early this time. And because of the snowstorm, he is getting scared that his journey will be long. So, what idea Owl got that they can make a cloak for Swallow to keep him warm in the cold season, and it will be easy to him for his journey. So, what do we mean by cloak? Let's revise the meanings. Cloak meaning a warm jacket. Swallow meaning a small bird with a pointed V-shaped tail. Tumbling meaning falling down. Shivering means shaking because of the cold. Snowstorm, a storm where it does not rain but snows heavily. Flap their wings in excitement. The birds flapped their wings because they were excited and could not wait to start working on Swallow's cloak. Here we have one question. Who said this to whom? Means किसने किसको बताया? It's too cold here. Who said this? It's too cold here. Swallow. Good. But to whom he said? उसने किसको बताया? To the owl. Can you stay in your nest until spring? Who said this? Owl. Very good. But to whom he said? To the swallow. We could make a cloak to keep him warm on his journey. Who said this? Owl. Very good. But to whom he said? To all the friends. Good. Now children, after this, we'll see the next part of this lesson, of this interesting story. Lesson number 3, a cloak for Swallow. So this was a part 1 of this interesting story. In our next period, we will see that how owl friends helped Swallow to make a cloak, a warm jacket for him. Till then you have to learn the spellings, meanings, and you have to read the lesson number 3, A Cloak for Swallow. Thank you.